wonderful, the talented, it's Catherine Tate!
Happy birthday, America! Sorry about that little incident. Hello, oh, don't take photos of me like that, mate. If you want to take one, I just don't want that. Hello, sir, hello. Hello. Go on. Hey, if you've got a ladder, get on the top of it and I'll look up like that. I'll be taking them at the side when I'm not looking. So how are you now? Look, hello, I tell you what. Woohoo! Oh, look, hello. I've got to have a drink because we're in the mountains, apparently. I don't know, I've not seen outside the convention centre. Now, there's a couple of things. Oh, look, are we on TV? A couple of things we need to know. I don't know if there's any of the organisers here. I have no concept of time or space, funnily enough. Mainly time. So when I've only got 5 minutes, will you let me know? But don't assume I've seen you. Genuinely, you've got to get in my face and go, you need to stop talking soon. Like, make sure I see you. It's like a safe word, stop. Anyway. So here's the thing, I don't, the lovely moderator, I've said have a rest, because I don't like it to be like a press conference, you know what I mean? Oh, very serious about Doctor Who. I don't know if you know, I don't know much about Doctor Who. I mean, I love it, and I love that you love it. Don't be asking me those difficult questions. But what I am going to do, hello. Are you stealing my stuff? It looks like you're stealing my stuff. But you did it. I mean, I would never have known. Thank you. It's got my passport in it and everything. I'll just get used to the altitude. So anyway, what I'm going to do, I've got a handheld mic, so I know I can't come here because we'll get the hello, boss pet. Hello, darling. How are you? There you go. There we go. Hello, darling. Hello, boss pet. But anyway, hello. But I'm going to come around here. Anyway, that's ridiculous. Hello, how are you? Look, can you all hear me still? So, what I like to do is we do a little hello, darling. Oh, it's you! I do know who it is, it's all right. So what we're going to do, play a little game at the beginning. Who's come from the furthest away? And it better not be me, come on. Let's start. Hello, where have you come from? Oh, there's a little bit. In case I wake them up or anything. Hello, where have you come from? Evans? Evans, what's that? Is that a place? It's up close to Wyoming. That's all right. We're starting the bidding with up close to Wyoming. Hello, darling. Anyone raise your, can anyone raise me all the way over there? Oh, someone here is closer. I'm sorry. New Jersey. Oh, it's a blinking weeping angel. What are you? Don't blink. Yes.
Brazil.
Brazil? Have we got anyone come further than Brazil? No, we haven't, have we? What? I mean, to be honest, I'm very bad at geography. You could say anywhere and I'd say you've won. Hello, darling, where have you come from? Oh, hello. Do you hear what he said?
Both time and space.
York. I bought a house in York. In York? York in England? Is that further than Brazil?
Yes.
I'm gonna give it to you, baby. You won! See, that's what I like to do. waste time so there's no questions about Doctor Who. No, I don't mean it. Hello, what about down here? You all right? Hiya. Hello, hello, hello to you. No, are there people that would like to, as I laughingly call it, ask me questions about Doctor Who? Is that what we'd like to do? That's what you're here for, isn't it? Panel. Straight up there, yes. How are we going to do the things? Is someone running around with a microphone, or should I? Oh, I see, people stand. We've only got to travel. So what, people are going to queue up?
Yes.
Oh, look, here we go. We're going to keep the questions short.
Short questions.
That is in keeping with my knowledge. And you know what I got? Look, I genuinely thought there wouldn't be that many people here. And I only bought this amount of flags. I have signed them. So yes, they're at a premium. And then I've got an America Frisbee. I put Happy Birthday America on it and signed it. And I'm going to throw it into the audience. Very possibly injure someone and you can sue. In true American fashion. So, I mean, you know, there's lots of fun things planned. And also, hello. So come on, let's start the bidding with some exciting questions about Doctor Who. Hello.
Hi, first of all, my sister is dressed up as you.
Yes, what excellent taste.
And also, I am an actor and I've been in a couple plays myself, and I was wondering if it's harder to do like comedic roles or dramatic roles, since you do both.
Sure. It's much harder to do comedy. Yeah. Honestly, it is, because it's harder to make people laugh, make people cry. Oh, boo-hoo-hoo, something sad happened to me. Yeah, whatever. Whatever, tell me a joke, you know? And I know this because I've done both, but it's more rewarding to make people laugh. Now listen, there's merit in both, obviously, and if you have a part, as I was very fortunate enough to play like Donna, I get to do both. And brilliant scripts that can turn on a penny, and she can be witty and light, and then at the same time, you know, I have sort of heartbreaking stuff to do. Personally, I'll stand by the comedians, because that's where I feel like my life force is. But yeah, as Oscar Wilde said, dying is easy. It's comedy that's hard. So thank you so much. Go and make people laugh. Good luck. Hello, darling.
Hello, I'm just happy to be here, but my question is, what is your favorite memory on the set of Doctor Who and all your time working there?
Well, I'm always going to say this. My favourite memory is going to be the next one. You never know. But honestly, it's really hard for the time that's passed. It's really, really hard, because genuinely every day was like a gift. I'm going to say, in the light of wonderful Bernard Cribbing's passing, my favourite memories were probably with Bernard, and I'm sure lots of people who worked with him would have said the same, because he was the most wonderful, generous, brilliant person, both as an actor and a human being, and of course the character of my granddad, Will.
Well, hello, welcome back. Third
Hello, thank you. Hello, Brazil.
Good to see you.
Thank you.
Wait,
That's a
bon.
Brazilian accent.
So from all the filming, I loved the new two-part episode, by the way. Did you get to take any props home, or do you have a favorite prop that you got to take home from set?
You know what, I get asked this a lot, what did you take home from set? And I always go, nothing, because it's illegal. I'm not a thief. I'm always amazed at the amount of people who have then, you know, in the light of us finished going, oh yeah, didn't you take stuff? I took loads of stuff from set. I was just doing a podcast because I was also on a show, it's not sci-fi, but there's a show called The Office that I was also on, which is a lot easier to understand than Doctor Who. And I just did a podcast with Jenna and Angela called Ladies of the Office. I did it this week. And that was one of their questions, like, what did you take from set? I was like, I didn't take anything from set. I literally thought there'd be metal detectors as we walked in. Apparently not. People took whole outfits of their characters.
I mean, if you ask, my son does movies and he usually will ask for his favorite, or they'll make 2 of whatever prop he likes, and then he gets to take 1.
It's a great idea. I really.
You can ask.
I should be more. I should be more like your criminal of a son, I guess. Thank you. Hello, darling.
Hi. So I grew up watching Doctor Who with my family, and seeing Donna evolve as a character was really empowering, but then especially in the most recent episodes with her daughter, and I wondered what, like, your experience is like sort of becoming this icon in the trans community all these years, like after the character originated.
Oh, well, it is of course my privilege and honour to be able to tell the story of a mother with a trans daughter. And it's important that it's important as storytellers, you know, and people in the industry, that we take that mantle on and we tell those stories, and we represent everyone, and we do it with love and humour and kindness and, you know, interest. And so it is absolutely my honour and my privilege for Donna to be the mother of everyone. Yes. And I'm so, you know, it's for me, it's so wonderful to have a character, to be able to play a character that is written so brilliantly, that she has, you know, just embraced, you know, just embraced her daughter in a way that, you know, I know, because I get a lot of, you know, young trans people come up to me and they say, you know what, my parents didn't do that, and that breaks my heart. So I'm all your mamas. Thank you.
Last thing before I go, I apologize. As someone whose parents like didn't do the perfect movie version, it was really nice to see that represented and not criticized of like making mistakes, but still the love being.
Right, and that's really important, isn't it? Because as you say, like the perfect movie version, there probably isn't a perfect movie version, but the difference is we're all going to step in it, and it's like I was saying to someone today, I don't know if you're here, and I was saying what I really loved is that the character of Sylvia, my own mother, who is Rose's grandmother, you know, I love that they kept that scene in where she goes, oh, I don't know, should I say, she looks nice, do I say that, should I not? And she goes, look, does she? Then that's fine. You know, it's good to see people kind of evolving and working through it, and in the end, it's always coming from love with what's happening with Sylvia. So yeah! Thank you. Oh, you're not. Hello, darling.
Hello. So I was wondering, like, what is your favorite character, like, besides Donna and your character in The Office? Like, personally, my favorite is your suburban mom in the Catherine Tate show.
Oh,
I post the egg thing like every day at my work.
oh yeah.
It's the eggs.
Oh, the eggs are organic. What is my favourite character to play?
Yeah.
I think probably my favourite character to play is, in my own show, I did a character called, well, imaginatively I called her Nan. She's an old lady. And it's because, I think I have 2. I have I know I've got a Lauren Cooper here somewhere. Hello, darling, yeah. So there was me, that's kind of me as a teenager, the one who goes, I'm above it, I don't care. And then there's the old lady who swears a lot, and that's who I'm going to become. Thank you. Hello.
Hello. In
your career thus far, what has been your most surreal moment? The moment where you go, how on earth did I get here?
Gosh, that's a good question. There's probably quite a few really, and they're not necessarily the ones that I would have thought, because I met the Queen. I met the Queen, and I sang on stage with George Michael, and I did amazing things like that. But actually, and they all are wonderful. And I did a comedy sketch with the Prime Minister at the time, Tony Blair. It was all crazy stuff. And when I was younger and I wanted to be an actor, and I certainly was really, really hugely interested in comedy, I used to go to the Comedy Store in London, and they used to do improv on a Sunday, and these people that did the show, they weren't like super famous, but to me they were just like gods, and are in my opinion. And when I was kind of just starting out, I suppose, I'd begun to get a little bit of traction, I was invited to come on and do a show with the Comedy Store Players, and I couldn't believe that was happening to me. I couldn't believe it. It was just like, I just remember afterwards they said, oh, should we all go for a drink to the pub? And I remember just like walking along the street going, I can't believe that I was standing next to you. So it's, it's the things that are, if you're fortunate enough, you do all the crazy, big, amazing things, and then it's the things that really mean something to you as well. And that was definitely one of them to be at the. I guess also my first stand-up gig at the Comedy Store, that was a big deal for me. But to be at the Comedy Store doing the Comedy Store Players with the improv people, yeah, that was a big one for me. Thank you. Thank you. Gotta hydrate, they tell me, Do it! Sorry, this is a by the by, but I was a little bit shocked. The driver that picked us up from the airport, he said, oh, I've got some oxygen in the back. What? Okay. What do we do with the oxygen, kids? What do you mean? Like, for what? For the altitude. For the altitude. It helps you feel better.
You're like, take a hit.
Should I be doing it? Is it like, don't wait till you pass out to have the oxygen?
If you feel you can't breathe.
Oh, so I would know.
Yeah.
I would know.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Or you can just take a hit off it for fun.
Okay. I'm drinking. Take the oxygen. Yes. You mean drinking is going to give me more oxygen? Yeah, good. Here's the other crazy thing. Someone said at the table, you know that the ink in the highlighter starts pouring out. What's going on? The ink in the pen starts pouring out if you get too high.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought he meant don't sniff it. No, like altitude. Anyway.
Don't sniff the ink either.
Hello, darling. What's your question?
Hi. So my question is actually off topic from your complete work and all of that.
I love it. Go on, ask me what my you know what my favourite question is, and rarely get asked this. What's my desert island dessert? But anyway, go on.
I want to know what you like to do for fun other than working.
What I like to do for fun. Do you know what? Someone asked me the other day, it was on that Office podcast, and they said, what do you like to do at the weekends? Or what do you like to do? And I realised my personality is probably defined by the things, not that I like to do, by the things I don't like to do. I couldn't tell you what I like to do, but I've got a list as long as this room of things I don't like to do. So when they said like what to do at the weekend, it's like, I don't know, I can tell you what I don't do at the weekend. I can tell you what I don't like to do. Cook. Exercise. To talk to anyone. I think honestly, I'm naturally kind of like a hermit. I am definitely a lone wolf. I'm not naturally a pack animal. No, I'm definitely not cheerful. No, there's naturally cheerful people. Ooh, that's difficult for me. You're like, hey, morning people. I envy them. I would like to be them. Where are you going? Go back to your seat, but I haven't finished your question. Have you brought a natural end to this question? I'm sitting down now, I don't care what you don't like to do. I wish I'd asked a question about Doctor Who. Moving swiftly on. Hello, Donna. Hello, darling, how are you?
I'm aware of how I'm dressed, but I'm actually not going to ask you a Doctor Who question, so
Okay.
don't worry. Between like Atomic Girls and like the singing parts of Much Ado, you definitely have some musical theater experience. So I was wondering, what would be your absolute dream musical role?
Now here's a little thing. You see, I'm a bit suspicious about things like that. This is always what happens to me. I say the truth and people laugh. I have a joke and people take me seriously. It's got me into a lot of trouble. No, honestly, I don't like to say what my dream job would be because then I kind of feel it would never happen. You know what I mean?
Any dream production you would do?
It's almost the same thing. Don't tell us your dream job, tell us your dream production. Yeah, no, I mean, do you mean of a musical?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's a bit harder for me to answer anyway, because I'm not really a natural, I'm not a natural singer. I do it. And then they feel sorry that they put tickets on just now. Paid for that. Hey, you're doing it again. What are you doing? How are you? What's your name? Brent? Brent. Hello, Brent. Please don't take photos of me. When I'm to the side, can't suck my chin in. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Good enough, Brent. Good enough. In the absence of a ladder, good enough. Do you think? Oh, I'm sorry, that's a really boring answer of me to go, I'm not going to tell you what musical I'd like to be in.
Do you have a favorite then?
What, a favourite to watch?
Musical.
Musical?
Yeah.
Yes, I do. Book of Mormon. There ain't no parts for women, though. I think there's one lady part. Oh, that sounded wrong. Women. Anyway, yeah, I love Book of Mormon. So good. Thank you. What's, hello, darling. Oh, hello.
Yeah,
The ancient Egypt.
yeah.
With your house in York.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're doing well.
Yeah, would you rather star in a TV show remake of The Mummy or Alien?
Would I rather star in a TV remake of The Mummy or Alien? Are they both, what are they, films?
Yeah.
Something about monsters, is it?
Alien is about monsters, The Mummy is, well, about a mummy.
It's about parents, got it. Well, it probably won't surprise anyone to know I haven't seen either of them. But I'm gonna say, if The Mummy is the thing where you've got bandages wrapped around you, is it?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll go Alien. Because I've encountered a few of those. Thank you, that's a good question. Is it happening? I guess you're the person would know, because you seem to be the most happening person here with your house in York.
Yeah.
Make it happen, eh?
What?
Can you make it happen? A remake of the not the Alien, what is it? Alien. Alien. Oh, and the...
Probably can. Probably.
Yeah, I probably can. Okay. Well, thank you. I look forward to giving you your cut. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
None of my friends like Doctor Who, so he's recording me.
Okay, that's good.
I'm going back to Doctor Who. Out of all of the actors who have ever played the Doctor besides David Tennant, who is your favorite Doctor iteration or Doctor actor? Because I'm a personal Peter Capaldi girl.
So you're asking who is my favourite Doctor apart from David?
Yes.
Genuinely didn't know there was any more. I mean, you know what I found out recently? They carried on after we left. Look at that, it's just, oh, it's sweet, isn't it? No, I'm joking. I am going to say Matt Smith. Thank you. Dinosaur. Is it a dinosaur? It's probably a mummy, is it? I don't know. Hi.
Hi, big fan.
Thank you.
What would you say is the hardest part about leaving Doctor Who?
No more paycheck. I'm joking. The hardest part about leaving Doctor Who. Well, you know what? I thought I left it 12 years ago, and so I guess. Well, you know what? I never feel like I leave it. I guess partly because I come to great places like this and I'm plugged back into it and with amazing people that really appreciate it and understand it more than I do. But it's almost like I don't think of it like that. That I don't frame it in the way of like I'm leaving it because I was so crazy fortunate to be in it in the first place. And then because you almost never leave Doctor Who, you know what I mean? Because the fans keep you alive, or you know, whether you've left it or not. So I'm gonna just reframe that and go, I never feel I've ever left it. And I honestly felt, even though I had no clue whatsoever that I was ever gonna come back as Donna, I kind of honestly felt she never really left me, you know? Even though, I never thought I'd get to do her again. Thank you. Hi.
Hello. I came here to ask how you dealt with the SFX in the episode where you're like at the edge of the universe getting replaced by doppelgangers. Because that looked like really cool SFX, but it also looked kind of awkward.
Oh, I'm glad we hid that well then. Yeah, that was, it was a mixture, that episode, because for some of it we actually filmed. Probably the studio was probably about as big as this, even bigger. It was a whole green screen studio. So the spaceship, when we were walking along it was just green screen everywhere, and they showed, and we were just on this kind of gangway, and they showed us like a simulation of how it was sort of going to look. That episode I think really came together in post-production. So yeah, it was a tiny bit, as you know, working with green screen always is, you've got to have this sort of like imaginary mental leap of faith, and you've just got to, kind of jump into it and just hope that all those brilliant people that make a world around you know what they're doing, and they always do. But it was a bit weird. But what I did love was the practical things that we did do, which was we did have, my arms were too long. We did actually have those props, and my favourite part of, I think, my whole time in Doctor Who was me and David wearing those teeth. The nose things. Oh, we had more fun than I ever thought was possible with a pair of teeth.
I'm glad that you went over that because I actually got mixed up between SFX and practical.
Okay.
So I asked about the SFX when I meant to ask about the practical.
The practical. Oh, like you mean the actual practical? Yeah. Well, for example, the limbs that we had, it was so heavy. Not only was my arm too long, it was too heavy for me to hold up. And so out of shot, there were two people holding it up. When I did that, I could not put it up myself. It was. So it was a bit awkward, you're right. Thank you. Hello, darling. Hello, Laura.
Hi, Catherine. I ain't even bothered.
Buffett.
What is your favorite Lauren Cooper skit that you've ever done?
Actually, it was the one with David. It was, I do a character on my sketch show as a belligerent teenager, and David was, sorry, I've been giving you my back, this side of the room, I'm so sorry. And it was David being a sub-teacher, and her giving him a bad time. That was definitely my favourite sketch for that. Hello.
Hello. You are one of the funniest people in the world.
Have you done a survey?
But you always hear about American comedy versus British comedy, and I was wondering, what do you think differentiates British comedy from American comedy?
I don't know so much anymore, because I think it used to be we were a little bit less, I guess we were perhaps sometimes a little bit more robust in being dislikable characters, you know, because we're less kind of happy ever after. But now it's kind of all, I think it's all one sort of, I don't know that there's that much what's the word, Shaka Khan, differentiation, is that right? But I think that was probably the thing, you know, that, like for example, two very good examples, the Ricky Gervais character of David Brent, well, his own character and creation, and then Steve Carell's Michael Scott. There is, you know, even in its brilliance, there is still, I think Michael Scott is still a more sympathetic character than the David Brent in Britain. He's a bit more acerbic and a bit more, you know, cringe, whereas it's just, I think you slightly have the edge on us on sort of warm and fuzzy, which is no bad thing, you know. And I think we possibly, maybe not now that streaming's come in, but we definitely swear more. She's helped me enormously.
Yay!
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I'm just going to put this down and fill this up because, you know, what with the oxygen and the altitude. Say your question.
Hi. First of all, thank you so much for being here today and blessing my ears with your comedy. I wanted to ask, do you think that if you yourself, like, had the same first interaction with the doctor that Donna Noble had, would you also slap him across the face?
Do I also slap the doctor across the face? Well, I guess it depends if it was David Tennant or not. In which case I wouldn't. Yeah, well, I mean, bearing in mind Donna is the sort of kind of most earthly person he could have met, I think she handled it pretty well, and possibly better than I am. Better than I would, because, I mean, she was in a spaceship, in a wedding dress. I mean, I think it's great that Donna, her first thought was, it's Neris, it's my friend playing a prank on me. My first thought would, I'd probably pass out, quite honestly, if I actually thought I was somewhere where I didn't expect to be. I'm not as, you know, I don't think I'm as spiritedly robust as Donna. I'm a little bit more of a coward, I think. Thank you. But yeah, I mean, last resort, I would definitely slap someone.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, Catherine. First, I'd just like to say thanks so much for coming back to Denver, and thanks for coming back to the 60th anniversary.
Of course.
Couldn't have asked for that. I think you're the best companion Doctor Who's ever had. I think you and David Tennant are the best TARDIS team we've ever had. But I was just wondering, which companion do you think it's time to bring back next? Maybe to work with Donna, or, you know, we've had a lot of people come back to UNIT lately. Just who do you think you could work with?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I genuinely don't know anymore. No, I am going to say. Who am I going to say? Next question. Here's who I'm going to say. K9. There's one. Who what? River Song, obviously. Everyone, bring them all back. Hello, darling.
Hello.
Hello again.
Mostly came up here to tell you how much I love you.
Thank you. I love you too. Let's carry on seeing other people. You never know who's calling.
I have loved you in everything I've seen you do, especially Lauren Cooper. Absolutely love it. What projects are you working on next?
I am not at liberty to say. That's code for nothing. Unemployed. It's got a few things coming out. I don't like to talk about them until they come properly though. You know what I mean? There's talk of stuff. You know. Thank you, though, darling. Sorry, it's a boring answer for a good question. I blame myself. Hello.
Hello to you. I am here on a mission from my wife who couldn't be here today.
Okay.
She asked me to deliver a message. Actually, she dared me to deliver this message.
Go on.
Now, for context, she has been a fan of yours going way, way back.
I'm not out.
Right back to the 80s. So much so that sometimes I expect to find a poster of you on our bedroom ceiling for when she gets bored.
I'm not sure you've wandered into the right convention sector.
She said to say...
I don't know if I want to know.
So I'm recording so she knows I did this.
Okay.
She said,
weirdo.
She is the most righteous assistant ever, a way hottie, and to quote, I can do that.
Oh my goodness, she's a fan. Okay, well,
I did.
Thank you. But please, someone call the police. Thank you so much. Tell her I said hi, sir. Thank you. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, darling.
Oh my God.
It's a lot. It's a lot. What's your name, darling?
Sinister.
Sinister.
Sinister. It's a weird name.
Sinister. That's a very cool name.
I just wanted to ask, what's your favorite Doctor Who speech? Like,
of mine?
Speeches he did.
Well, because I wasn't paying attention when anyone else was talking. My favourite Doctor Who speech. Do you know what? I tell you what one of my favourite exchanges was. It's when Donna is convincing the Doctor in Pompeii to just save two people, save someone. And it's just before that. They're kind of like in the middle of the market square and everyone's running around and she's going, what's going to happen? He goes, we've got to go because this is an actual timeline, we can't interfere with it. And she goes, well, I might just have something to say about that. And he says, something like Donna, no, is it like Doctor, Time Lord? No. And she goes, Donna, human.
Yeah.
You know that one? Is it Doctor, Time Lord? Yes. Donna, human? No. You know, it was that exchange because it was so important to her to, as she says, just save someone. You know, we can't change history because it's history. But it was that, I think. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Hi. Hello. So I am also an actor. I don't really do like big shows. I go to a kids acting academy because I've always liked to perform. When I was a kid, I used to sing all the time and my parents used to record it. I would try playing the guitar. And I wanted to ask you, what is your favorite thing to do as an actor?
My favourite things, you mean like, is it singing, dancing? Well, I love a dance. My favourite thing to do as an actor, honestly, is to do live stuff. I mean, I know it's not considered acting what I'm doing at the moment, but it's why I love theatre so much, because the audience is in front of you and you get that immediate reaction. It is the ultimate shared experience when you are in front of the audience, you know? And as wonderful, and I absolutely love it, and I know a lot to TV and the recorded medium where you have something to show for it, and that's a skill in itself. For me, I definitely earned my stripes and I learned my craft in front of people. in front of people, and I would urge people to do the same if they want to get a handle on acting. I wish you luck, darling. Thank you. Have a lovely time. Always enjoy it. 5 minutes. I see you. I hear you. I'm ignoring you. Okay, 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Okay, now you know what we're going to have to do in 5 minutes? We're going to have to do a speed round. You're absolutely right. Come on up and queue up along here, everyone who wants to question. Come on up here. And I'm going to have to give you sort of like one-word answers, but everyone's going to get a flip. And then bones are going to be broken because I'm throwing this. I don't think I've ever thrown one as well. I mean, I'm not sporty, so it's all looking good. Come on, straight up here. Here we go. You go here, darling. There you go. You go there. You go there. You get the idea. And once you finish, you go down there. Hello, my darling. What's your name?
Haley.
Kaylee, what's your question, sweetheart?
Have you ever met the actor of Jodie Whittaker?
I met Jodie Whittaker a couple of weeks ago in Dallas. She's awful. I'm joking. She's absolutely lovely, and that's who you are today, isn't it? Well, how lovely. Thank you so much for Kaylee. Hello, darling. What's your question?
Mary Shag.
Oh dear. I think, is this your wife, sir?
Christopher Eccleston. Or Pat Smith.
What do you mean I've got to do one of... I'm sorry, madam. Take your thing. I'm shagging no one, I'm killing no one. What was the other one? Marrying them all, because I'm part Mormon. Go on. Hello.
So, one, this is crazy. It's almost like you're famous. But my question is, what's like one or a couple things that you've like taken into your life from what you've done and from the roles that you've played?
It's don't waste people's time, be on time, be punctual. It's true. Yeah. You've got to do it, and especially in acting. It's a good question. It's not fun, but it's my answer is not fun, but it's genuinely respect people's time. And I'll tell you something else. Everyone's got a story. Thank you, darling. Hold on. Oh, little Kaylee, she's got to have one of those. There you go. That's for you. Hello, sweetheart. Oh, fellow ginger. Be careful in the sun.
So, not necessarily Donna, but have you ever had an idea for an episode, whether Daleks doing the Book of Mormon musical, or growing to a mermaid and going to Atlantis?
Oh, what, you mean like sci-fi? No, it's a ridiculous genre. Come on.
My question is, what's your favorite question so far?
Oh, my favorite question so far is yours, my darling. There you go. My favorite question, but you know what it would be? What's my favorite dessert? Ask me what my favorite dessert is.
What's your favorite dessert?
Hot chocolate. It's controversial. Thank you. I consider hot chocolate dessert. Over here. Come on.
I'm a teacher, and things are looking kind of bleak in our society right now. And I'm wondering, like, when it comes to media and humor and that role in criticizing Rome as it falls, what are some things you would like? How can we find respite in that?
That's pretty deep. I would say comedy must not fall, and you've got to stop countering the bloody comedians, because we're only trying to make you laugh, and as long as it's coming from a place of integrity, and there's no judgment, and there's no meanness, then we're good, okay? So carry on laughing. There you go, keep laughing. Hello, darling.
Hi, my name is Evie. My question is, what's your favorite Doctor Who creature?
My favourite Doctor Who creature is the Ood, because they're so soulful, and I love them. Thank you for your question, darling. Hello.
I was wondering, you were an incredible Beatrice in Much Ado About Nothing. I was wondering if there were what your other favorite Shakespearean roles were.
What have I played? I think I played Hermione in The Winter's Tale at college. I love her. Paulina's a very wonderful role, as is Catherine in Taming of the Shrew. Thank you so much. Catherine. Hello.
quick office question. Yes. Are there really
Finally.
no tacos in England?
No, there's very few tacos. You know, they asked me the other day, was that my first taco? When I ate it on the office, it was. No, I know we don't eat tacos. I like them now. Happy boy. Hello, darling.
My name is Evie. My question is, what is your favorite letter of the alphabet?
My favourite letter of the alphabet? Oh yeah, the ladies, and sorry, the gentleman's going, C. It's true. Oh, Colorado.
I love your work as Magica Dispel. It does.
Thank you.
And I was just wondering if you really enjoyed the voice acting stuff and if you would do more voice acting.
I love voice acting because you can turn up, look like however you want. Get up and out of bed, turn up, no one needs to see what you look like. Thank you, darling. Hello, my sweetheart, that's for you. Is that what you came back for? Hello, you've got a question, darling? Oh, hold on, here we go. Hey, listen, yeah, okay. There you go, sweetheart, thank you. Look, these are free, not free. Don't mean free. Oh my God, who else came up and asked a question? Oh look, you've been waving at me, so you can have that. You want one? There we go. Look, I'm sorry, do you know what? My husband bought a load of them and I went, there won't be that many people there. And I only bought a few, I'm so sorry. Hello, my darling. Now hold on, get ready because the frisbee's being thrown. Oh, look, if you come to the desk, I've got some. Come to my booth, I've got some. Look, come to my booth, I've got some. Listen, you have been so wonderful. Thank you, Denver. Happy 4th of July. I'm throwing this now.
Right here, Catherine.
Please don't drop it. I'm going to tell you now, I'm throwing it over there because I've had my back to you most of the night. Here we go. Please don't injure yourself.